So we roll into Peden Industries Junior Thunder. Hunter Thompson brings up his JBS equipment machine to race Cadence Rodrigue. From Milron Truck Body, Ken Specialty Auto, and Color Compass Corporation. The Junior Dragster program, of course, having seen a lot of success here at the Titanium Strip in 2023. We've seen sometimes record fields. It's been awesome to see all the fantastic racing that has been going on, and there is a whole host of different winners as well in all of the junior categories. Of course, we still have yet to have a repeat winner in Junior Lightning, and it is the same story in Junior Thunder. So far, we've had a different winner every single race. And Hunter Thompson, one of the few this afternoon trying to go for a repeat. Both cars run to the 8th mile. It'll be an 8.982, 73 miles an hour for Thompson. Rodrigo's 11.61 with the 6. Down at 53. Brings up April Bond and Connor Jackson, JBS Equipment, going up against TKO Hot Rods, Fitness Lab, and Lordco Auto Parts over in that Lordco lane. April Bond, again, one of the winners in this season. Took her win back in race number 6 over in the spring. An 0.70 in the tree for Connor Jackson propels him into the number 1 qualifying spot, and he'll also get to the line first with an 8.969 at 73 miles an hour. It is a 9-second flat with a 7 at 73 miles an hour for April Bond over in the TCS line. Brings up Emily White out of mission, and Alex Green also out of mission. Emily White racing under the white knuckle racing banners for Lordco Auto Parts, Walco, and TNT, and that, of course, brings up Alex Green for Global Container Terminals, Bumper Stand, and Morin Motorsports, along with, of course, Green Brothers Racing. Seen both, in fact, all three, Alex Green, Jack Green, and Nate Green, all on the property. We saw them all making hits way back even on our Thursday testing days. They were among one of the big clusters of the junior cars that would come on out every hour or so to make a pass. We saw them out casting a good bit on Friday as well, making sure everything is perfectly tuned up and ready for main event day on this Saturday morning. with Jack Green and Wesley Armstrong having made their runs down the racetrack. We'll bring up Bentley Johnson for Lucas Oil and Bubba's Speed Shop to race Owen Armstrong. For Fountain Tire, Chilliwack, C25 kilograms Law, or Quad Parts, and of course, Badass Garage. Nate Green brings up the Global Container Terminals bumper stand machine out of Mission to race Ashton Katnick for TK Performance and Lordco Auto Parts for our final pass in Junior Thunder. Isabella Marshall and Adam Katnick in Thunder working their way down 8.979, 8.936, 9,000 of a second. Adam Katnick got there first. Hunter Glenn and Carson Brimacombe will come on up next. BDL Auto Super Seas Tires, Diversified Rocket Coatings over here. Down at the TCS lane, and Brimacombe over in the half-scale drags are over in the right lane. Attention to pits, attention to pits. Non-electronics to lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Non-electronics, come on down to lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Electronics, you are on standby. So with Hunter Gallant and Carson Brimacombe having ripped down the racetrack, we'll move back down to Natanya Peterson for Peterson Fabrication, Van Ross Services, and Rig Construction to race Brody Brimacombe out of Courtney for your last pairing now in Junior Thunder. And Brody Brimacombe going to get timed out over in the Lord Joe lane. So we'll not get a time on this first round of qualifying as Tanya Peterson runs through with a 12.576 at 50 miles an hour. Attention in the pits, Super Combo to lanes 3 and 4 for first round of qualifying. Super Combo to lanes 3 and 4. BC Super Shifters, you are on standby. Firing up Brody Brimacombe's car over there in the Lordkill Lane. Want to make an announcement that Team on a Mission will be selling 50-50 tickets today from about 11, with the draw taking place around 3 o'clock p.m. The last winner of this 50-50 draw took home $1,644. There will be ladies walking around selling. There's also a table at the Junior Street OK Tire display along the fence at roughly about the 8th mile mark. As well as that, Titanium Auto Group is on the property, and they are giving away $500. If you want to get a chance to win those $500, you can head down to the Titanium Auto Group tent, which is down at the winner's circle. All you got to do is scan a QR code, and they will be announcing the winner of that come Wednesday. fully through Junior Street for the first round of eliminations. We roll into Peden Industries Junior Thunder, where Nate Green brings it up first for Global Container Terminal Stands, Bumper Stand, and Green Brothers Racing. Down to the 1090 to Owen Armstrong's 1390 out of Chilliwack for Fountain Tire, Sea to Sky Law, Lord Kawada Parts, and Badass Garage. Pair of green lights. Nate Green trying to chase after Owen Armstrong. And it'll go the way of Nate Green. Gets there 0.4 of a second first. That race won on the starting line with Owen Armstrong with a 0.4 of a second reaction time to Nate Green's 700ths. Not even close. We will move back. Adam Katnick brings it up in the Lord Co lane. Down at an 1190. We'll be racing Alex Green. Down at an 1190 as well. So pretty much a heads-up race. Junior Thunder. I'm sorry, Ashton Katnick brings it up over in the Lord Co lane. Global Container Terminals, Bumper Stand, More Motorsports, Green Brothers Racing. Represented over here at TCS side, Ashton Katnick for the large TK Performance crew and Lord Co Auto Parts. Bentley Johnson and Cadence Rodriguez will bring it up. Luke Soil and Bubba Speed Shop down in the 890 and the half-scale dragster over here, TCS side. Cadence Rodriguez from Milron Truck Body, Kent Specialty Auto and Color Compass Corporation. Over the Lorca side of the 1154. And Cadence Rodriguez doesn't leave. So Bentley Johnson gets the free pass to the next round as Cadence Rodriguez, I believe, got timed out. Trying to get into the staging beams, Bentley Johnson. Free pass to round 2. Bring up Hunter Thompson, down at an 895 for JBS Equipment, and Connor Jackson for TKO Hot Rods Fitness Lab and Lorco Auto Parts. Down in an 890. Two green lights. And it'll be Hunter Thompson getting there first by 5/10,000ths of a second, .0005. The margin of victory for Hunter Thompson down at the 8th mile. And that brings up Abigail White and Isabella Marshall. 893 to an 892. Isabella Marshall moves into round 2 of eliminations. Abigail White will be knocked out in the first round. April Bond for JBS Equipment and Adam Cannon for Deacon Performance of Lorco Auto Parts will bring it up in lanes for TCS and Lorco Auto Parts. Attention to the pits, attention to the pits. National Tire, non-electronics. Lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4. National Tire, non-electronics. Come to lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4. This means Rad Torque Systems Electronics, you are on standby. This is for your second and last qualifying hits of the morning. April Bond moves to the next round, only 7th thou off the dial. When 896 to the 7 on the 896 dial, she'll go through to the next round, knocking out Adam Katnick. And that brings up Hunter Gallant, the #1 qualifier for BDL Auto Super C Tires, Diversified Rocket Coatings, dialed in at 890, and Wesley Armstrong. For Fountain Tire, Chilliwack, Sea to Sky, Lorco Auto Parts, and Badass Garage, dialed in at 1190. 3 seconds the difference on the starting tree. And a red light start for Hunter Gallant knocks him out in the first round. Wesley Armstrong is into round 2. Bring up Carson Brimacombe. Down to that 10:03 to race Nathaniel Peterson. For Peterson Fabrication, Van Ross Services, and Rig Construction down to the 12:56 for, I believe, the final pass in Junior Thunder. Two green lights, and at the 8th mile, a breakout for Carson Brimacombe will put Nathaniel Peterson into the next round. Carson running 9:62 with an 8 on the 10:03 dial, under by 0.4 of a second, propels Peterson into the next round. Jack Green and Brody Brimacombe, will be one of the final passes here in Junior Thunder. 13:90 across the boards. Jack Green will get around Brody Brimacombe as Brimacombe 2 seconds under the dial. Went 11:86 on the 13:90 dial. Jack Green is into the next round. We roll into Junior Thunder where Bentley Johnson for Lucas Oil and Bubba Speed Shop kicks off. Down to the day 90 to race Wesley Armstrong for Fountain Tire, Chilliwack, Sea to Sky, Lord Kawato Parts, and Bad Ass Garage, as we will keep working our way steadily through our junior program. Second round of eliminations. We are now on a ladder with 9 cars left in competition. Red light start for Bentley Johnson. Couldn't be patient enough. Wesley Armstrong is into round number 3. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Canada West Door Slammers. Canada West Door Slammers. This is your 20-minute standby call. Canada West Door Slammers. 20 minutes standby call. Red light start for Nate Green, went 13th thou under on the tree. Alex Green will knock out his brother and move into round number 3 of Junior Thunder eliminations. Brings up Hunter Thompson and April Bond. JBS Equipment sponsored in both lanes on an 895 and an 896 dial. Both racers pre-staged. Thompson fully staged. Now is Bond. April Bond takes off. Hunter Thompson is right behind. And at the 8th, under the dial for Hunter Thompson, 7 thousandths of a second. Went 893. Sorry, 894 with the 3 on the 895 dial. April Bond moves to round number 3. Tanya Peterson and Jack Green now hightail down the racetrack. 12:56 to 14 seconds, and Jack Green goes to quick. Natanya Peterson moves on into the next round of eliminations. This now brings up Isabella Marshall, the driver with the bye run. Attention in the pit, where we are setting ourselves up for the semifinals. 5 cars remain in competition. Isabella Marshall will be racing Wesley Armstrong in the Fountain Tire, Chilliwack, Sea to Sky Law, Lordco Auto Parts, and Badass Garage Junior Dragster over there in the Lordco side. And at the 8th, Wesley Armstrong stays out in front, will knock out Isabella Marshall, and moves into the semifinals. He will have to face off against April Bond. Tanya Peterson brings it up at the Peterson Fabrication, Van Ross Services, Rig Break Construction. Junior Dragster dialed at a 1260 to race Alex Green. In the Global Container Terminals Bumper Stand, More Motorsports. Junior Dragster dialed at 1195. Two green lights. Peterson trying to see if she can stay out in front of Green. 008 light's going to be hard to beat, but she'll get her. She'll do it anyway. Natanya Peterson stays in front of Alex Green. And that leaves just April Bond with the bye run. And with that run, Natanya Peterson is now locked into the final as well.
Fifth. Moving on into our junior class, sponsored by Peden Industries. We've got April Bond in the Tower Lane, sponsored by JBS Equipment. She's from Missions, going against Wesley Armstrong. In the Fountain Tire, Chilliwack, Sea to Sky, Lordco Badass Garage, sponsored 2012 Martin. Junior classes here, it's a big deal on the titanium strip at Mission Raceway. These are the racers of the future, folks. April Bond, we've got Dad Justin Bond of Pro Mod NHRA fame, hanging out here with us, helping his kids race. I mean, how cool is that, folks? All right, bulbs are lit. April Bond, Tower Side. Wesley Armstrong, part of Armstrong Racing. Two greens. April getting after it there. Racing to the 8th mile, and April Bond breaking out. It's going to Wesley Armstrong at 11.94 at 5.3 with a 6. Natanya Peterson pulling up to the line in the Peterson Fabrication Van Ross Services Big Rig Construction 2001 Boss Dragster. All the way from Grand Prairie. All right, a bye run here. All right, we have a final round here in Junior Thunder. How exciting. Racing for the Wally. Now, this is the JBS Junior Shootout. And it's for $500 and the Wally. It's Natanya Peterson in the Tower Lane. Going against Wesley Armstrong in the Lordco Lane, sponsored by Fountain Tire, Chilliwack's Sea to Sky, Lordco, and Badass Garage, dialed in at an 11.94. Natanya is sponsored by Peterson Fabrication, Van Ross Services, and Big Rig Construction, dialed in at a 12.60. So this is it, folks. Junior Thunder final, the JBS Equipment Junior Shootout, the Wally on the line, $500. Natanya leaving a little. And there's Wesley going after him. Here we are, the final smoke, fire, and thunder in the junior class to the 8th mile. Who wins the Wally? Natanya Peterson. Let's give her a big hand, folks. Our junior classes, you know, in their mind, they're doing 100 miles an hour. They are race car drivers. Someone pat Keith on the back there. Congratulations, all of our parents in the junior classes. Amazing, amazing people. But the Wally, the cash Ola goes to Natanya Peterson. Congratulations from Alberta.